Hello, this is Fred Rowe from Sarah Bright Dot Fly Fishing Guide Service. I've been teaching, guiding, writing, and lecturing on fly fishing since 1982. Well, let's get to this week's fly fishing report for April 25th through what? May 1st. May Day already? Man, we keep talking. Time's flying this year for some reason. Okay, but let's talk about the fishing. Well, it's FISHMAS. What's that? Well, it's the grand opening of fly fishing in the Eastern Sierras. Not as big a deal for me anymore because all my waters that I love to fly fish, they've been open all season. In fact, that's what we're going to talk about right now. Well, let's talk about the Upper Owens River. The trophy rainbows, long gone. Trophy cutthroats, maybe dribbling in, but really haven't shown up any kind of concentration yet, so we're not really going to consider them. What we are going to consider is the juvenile, or what I like to call the resident fish, which are 6 to 12 inch rainbows and browns. Yeah, we're catching a few of them. It kind of slowed up from what it was 3 weeks ago when it was pretty good, and that's because there really isn't much hatching up there. So what am I doing? I'm nymphing in there. Yeah, we know nymphs produce more and bigger fish. That's why I nymph so much. So what am I using? Well, I like using size 18 olive quilligon, size 18 beaded flashback pheasant tail, and then I like using size 16 gold ribbed hare's ear under the water, nymphing. On the surface, if you see any activity, or you're one of those guys like I am, when I'm not nymphing, love fishing dry flies when the hatch is on and the fish are rising up to the surface, well, guess what? We're using elk hair caddis in a size 18. We're using size 18 blue wing olive parachutes. Okay, let's go over to Hot Creek. Now, Hot Creek, it's fishing good. In fact, it's fishing so good, I'm getting up there as often as I can right now before the crowds show up, because it has gotten busy over the Easter break. But what are we doing in there? Well, I've been fishing down in the canyon, primarily fishing with nymphs in there, using my Euro system, and I'm fishing size 18 olive quilligons, size 18 beaded flashback pheasant tails, and then picking up the midge patterns. We're using size 22 or 24 tiger midges, zebra midges, and then blood midges. Okay, let's head down the hill, Lower Owens River. Well, we're into the last week of April. Well, flows are supposed to go up sometime next week or the early May over the 100 it is now. I think they're going to go 350 to 500 CFS. Problem with the Lower Owens, it's all the growth. We have tons of tules and willows on either side of the river banks. When it gets over 300, we just can't get in and wade in the fish spots we want to fish. So what are we doing now? Well, we can wade anywhere we want, and it's fishing good. I had a client out last week. Monday, it was rough. He's a newbie. I was throwing lots of information out, trying to teach him all the stuff I know how to teach, but it's a little too much for him. I got him with brain overload, and so had him 2 days later for another half day on Wednesday. Totally different guy, and he figured it out. And he figured out, yeah, the indicator moves, you gotta set. You set, guess what? You're catching fish. And what were we using? Well, we were nymphing under an indicator, and again, we were using size 18 beaded flashback pheasant tail, size 18 olive quilligon, size 16 SOS nymph. Okay, let's travel over to Bishop Creek Canal. Had a trip this week out there, had an 8-year-old kid. Man, he was great. He was into it. He fished, and I can't believe that we actually got him a fish. So caught him his first brown trout on the fly rod. So what we were doing, well, we're fishing the deeper holes and the faster riffle section because we're spooking less fish in there, and the flows have come up a little bit, so it's a little easier to fish everything. So I was fishing my classic olive Coldigon beaded flashback pheasant tail, size 20 to 22 midges in there, tiger midges, zebra midges, and blood midges. So this has been Fred Rowe from Sierra Bright Dot Fly Fishing Guide Service. Hey, I can be found every Tuesday at Mahogany Smoke Meats in Bishop. Let's get together. Let's talk fly fishing. You can always find me on Instagram and on Facebook, and always my favorite, which is, why does it keep sliding out of my head? My favorite, lpptv.us. Why can't I remember it?